It's better to burn out than to fade away. These were the final words of a letter, and that letter was the farewell of one of the greatest music icons of a generation. Kurt Donald Cobain was born on February 20th, 1967, in the small town of Aberdeen, Washington. In his early years, he was energetic, creative, and sensitive. But his life took a sharp turn when he was just 9 years old. His parents divorced, and Kurt experienced deep emotional trauma. This event turned him into an introverted, insecure, and angry child. Years later, he would say, "The divorce was the worst experience of my life. I felt abandoned." His family shuffled him around. Sometimes he stayed with his father, sometimes with relatives. He never felt like he truly belonged anywhere. This loneliness led him to drawing in notebooks, writing poetry, and eventually, music. Music became his escape. And over time, this escape became the voice of millions. In 1987, he formed Nirvana with his high school friend Krist Novoselic. They played grunge music, rebellious, raw, gritty, but real. This Seattle-based music movement gave voice to a generation's anxiety, rage, and disillusionment with the system. In 1991, their album Nevermind was released, and its lead single Smells Like Teen Spirit became the anthem of youth across the globe. Nirvana skyrocketed to international fame overnight, but for Kurt, this fame was not what he had hoped for. He was a man who longed for a simple life, suddenly thrown into the spotlight, cameras, concerts, interviews. For him, fame wasn't freedom. It was a prison. "Fans don't know me. They just see what they project onto me," he said. He was always a stranger to himself. Kurt Cobain struggled with both physical and mental pain. He suffered from chronic stomach pain that no doctor could fully diagnose. To cope, he turned to drugs. Over time, this became not just a physical addiction, but a psychological one as well. Depression, anxiety, past traumas, and constant media pressure. It all piled up. In 1992, he married Courtney Love. That same year, their daughter, Frances Bean, was born. Their relationship was as passionate as it was destructive. Both were battling drug addiction, and their marriage was often marked by turmoil and conflict. Kurt tried to be a father while also trying to heal the broken child inside himself, but he couldn't control his life or his pain. In 1994, he overdosed in a hotel room in Rome. Official reports listed it as an accident, but Courtney Love later claimed it was a suicide attempt. It was a warning sign, but no one truly heard him or understood. To the world, he was a rock icon, but inside he was collapsing, little by little. April 5, 1994, Kurt Cobain ended his life with a shotgun in the garage of his Seattle home. Next to him was a suicide note written to his imaginary childhood friend, Bada. It read, "I haven't felt the excitement of listening to or creating music for too many years now. I can't enjoy life anymore. Art no longer thrills me. I think people have noticed. I just don't want to hurt anymore." He was only 27 years old, and so Kurt Cobain joined the 27 Club, alongside legends like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison. Kurt Cobain wasn't just a musician, he was the voice of an outcast soul, the scream of a disillusioned generation. His story revealed the dark truth behind the illusion of fame. Lives that seem glamorous from the outside can silently rot from within. Even today, his words, his music, and his pain continue to touch people. Because Kurt Cobain never just made music, he poured his soul into every note. And maybe that's why he was never forgotten.